Welcome back to our realm of luxury and genius opulence. Today, we are going to decipher the luxurious lifestyle and assets of the French billionaire, Bernard Arnault, who single-handedly reinvented and innovated the global luxury industry. From his priceless multi-million-dollar watch and yachts to his spectacular mansions and luxury private jets, Arnault is not just a man who alternates places with Elon Musk as the richest man in the world, but also lives a life of immense enviable luxury and prestige. Stay tuned to learn more about the superiorly stylish Arnault who gifted the world with the most expensive luxury products that most of us can only dream of being able to afford. Bernard Arnault is the majority owner of the famous luxury products company, Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, or LVMH for short. He is an extremely wealthy billionaire who oversees a vast empire of 75 luxury fashion and cosmetic brands, including Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, Tag Heuer, Dom Pérignon Champagne, Sephora, Bulgari, Fendi, Givenchy, Guerlain, Kenzo, Marc Jacobs, Tiffany & Co., Moet and Chandon, Veuve Clicquot, Krug, Dom Pérignon, and Maison Runart. In the past 5 years, his massive fortune ranged between $160 and $195.5 billion, making him the only true current competitor with Elon Musk for the world's richest person title. In fact, he currently holds that title. His average annual income over the past 5 years from LVMH alone has ranged between $22 and $31 billion. He also makes an additional few billion dollars a year from his other numerous investments and impressive stock portfolio. He also has to his name numerous stunning ultra-opulent assets such as mansions, villas, penthouses, artwork, yachts, one-of-a-kind ultra-rare watches, jewelry, private islands, and private jets that easily add about $10 billion to his massive net worth. We will cover these amazing possessions in a bit, so keep watching. Like most billionaires and rich royals, Bernard Arnault was born rich to an elite industrial family and joined his father's construction firm Ferret Savinel in 1971. He immediately impressed his father and wasted no time learning everything needed to run a mega corporation. A few years later, he shifted the nature of the business to real estate. In 1979, Arnault succeeded his father as president of the company. In 1984, Arnault and Antoine Bernheim, a partner of the French bank Lazard Frères & Co., raised $80 million to acquire Boussac Saint Frère, a bankrupt textile company that owned Christian Dior, among other brands. This historical moment represented the birth of the luxury products conglomerate LVMH. His magic was and still is focused on conducting acquisitions and merging them synergistically. The acquisition of such luxury brands led to Arnault being nicknamed the Wolf in the Cashmere Coat. Today, LVMH is worth nearly $340 billion, and half of it belongs to Bernard Arnault. His other investments include plenty of shares in companies such as Netflix, Blue Capital, Carrefour, and Princess Yachts. All of his investments are conducted through his firm Group Arnault. Let's now take a look at Arnault's opulent, impressive mansions. In beautiful Bordeaux, the world's capital of wine, the gorgeous and mesmerizing city of rustic, stunning castles, and the world's best vineyards lies Bernard Arnault's majestic 150-years-old castle that features 34 luxurious rooms and all the amenities one could imagine or desire. The walls are covered with some of the world's most famous paintings by the likes of Jean-Michel Basquiat, Damien Hirst, Maurizio Cattelan, Andy Warhol, and Pablo Picasso. The massive estate is surrounded by rich vineyards that are close and dear to Arnault's heart. These 100 acres of vineyards have not changed since 1871. They simply aptly combine beauty, nature, and history in one opulent, majestic place. With so much money in his bank account, he uses this $100 million property as a vacation destination for relaxing and wine sampling. In 2014, Arnault purchased a sprawling, magnificent 18th-century mansion in Paris for $220 million. He now calls it home. Situated on a 12-acre lot that includes a private lake, tennis court, swimming pool, wine cellar, a grand staircase, guest houses, and underground parking. The mansion is a blend of modern and classical architecture with a sleek and minimalist interior. According to insiders, he spent nearly $70 million since then on renovations and upgrades. This official residence is located in the upscale and exclusive 8th district of Paris, on the bank of the beautiful Seine River. It features 14 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a library, a dining room, and a ballroom. The exterior is nothing less of a genius rustic Gothic French design, made from limestone, and features intricately carved details. In the past couple of years, many people have been wondering, why did Bernard Arnault buy not one, but 5 adjacent luxurious properties in Beverly Hills for $125 million? At first, most thought that he planned to give them to his children. However, as it turned out, he plans to demolish all of these luxurious villas and build the ultimate palace in the upscale super exclusive area of Beverly Hills. According to some experts, the cost of this project will run into hundreds of millions of dollars, and the result will be spectacular and opulent beyond imagination. They already value the future property at $1 billion. Other quite expensive and rich properties owned by Renault include an $80 million 1874 mansion in Geneva that spans 11 acres and includes a private lake, a swimming pool, and a helicopter pad, and a sumptuous vacation retreat on the island of Saint-Tropez, and finally, a cool spacious $35 million, 140-acre private island in the Bahamas. Of course, all these grandiose mansions and lavish retreats mean that he owns a few super yachts and private jets. As the richest man in the world, he naturally would own at least a couple of lavish yachts, but Arnault owns a lot more than that. Because in 2008, he acquired the luxury Dutch yacht manufacturing firm Royal Van Lent, and also the British yacht manufacturer Princess Yachts International for a total of $830 million. In 2015, his favorite yacht was finalized and delivered, and he has been using it since then. This yacht is called Symphony and is unparalleled in terms of quality, beauty, and luxury. The 102 meters yacht can accommodate 36 passengers and features 6 decks, a helicopter pad, a jacuzzi, a sauna, a private office, a cinema, a golf area, a gym, and everything else that makes it a floating, lavish, cozy palace. Symphony's exterior was designed by Tim Haywood and the interior by Zerati. It is currently valued at about $200 million. As for private jets, Arnault sold both of his private jets in the last 4 years due to environmental concerns and the fact that people were tracking his movement on Twitter. He cited that the $75 million Bombardier Global 7500 and the $45 million Dassault Falcon 8X simply produced too much pollution and were also being tracked by activists on Twitter. Well, at least we know that he has the money to chart the best and most lavish private jets in the world for about $15,000 an hour. Nevertheless, we asked around, and there are rumors that he is looking for a luxurious, spacious electric private jet, or one that does not use fossil fuels and produce pollution. We can only assume that one is already being built just for him, at a cost of no less than $100 million, and he is likely to keep it a secret to avoid being tracked. It takes plenty of time to make millions, decades to make billions, but mere seconds to blow it away on whatever the heart desires, such as watches to tell the time. Anyone can buy a Patek Philippe Tiffany watch for about $60,000 to $70,000, but very few people on Earth can afford the limited editions. One of these was once sold for nearly $7 million at an auction. Of course, it was not Bernard Arnault who bought it, because he owns the company that makes it. My point here is that in January 2022, around 1 month after the release of the Patek Philippe Nautilus, Bernard Arnault was seen on Instagram, playing chess with his son, and seemed to be flashing a very rare Patek Philippe Nautilus perpetual calendar with the Tiffany dial, a very rare timepiece that is unparalleled and said to be worth around $10 million. Well, after all, we can only say that indeed, time is money. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the notification button to get updates on our latest videos that cover the hard-to-track and elusive luxury, net worth, and business issues associated with our beloved, rather secretive celebrities.